Hey everybody, it's Lynn here from A Bit of Birdsong. I've got this fun piece of packaging. You probably saw it when it was clean. It's got these little impressions in it where product was sitting. I don't even remember what was in here. I think it had something holiday in it. And then this was on top, so the items sat in here and were protected. I honestly wish I could remember what was in this, but it's not a big deal. I have found the most fun use for this thing, and it has made some really pretty papers, little painty papers that I can use in my journals, and it is just the simplest thing. Right now I'm using these watercolors, and I'm just putting some color in the different circles. Not too much, but enough that it pulls up a little bit. And then, we can brush some around the outside and mix up the color some. Maybe let's add some purple in this one. Oh, and this color is pretty. It's kind of a blue-green. And then just brush over the tops of these, just kind of loosely. Let me grab some paper. I should have brought some with me. Well, I don't need the pink. Maybe I do, but I didn't mean to grab it. And we just lay this on top. I've just been rubbing my hand across the top until I can feel some of the water start to saturate the paper. Oh, look how pretty. Isn't that so fun? And I'm just laying them over here to dry. And if some of the color ends up on the bottom side of the paper on top of it, I'm not too worried about it. I can't do much about it. I'm working with the space I've got right now. And I still got to figure out something with the camera. I don't quite know what to do about that. I love these little things. Maybe that needs to go on a string on my trashy journal. I need my paint palette. Oh yeah, we're using this. That's right, no worries. Let's try some acrylic. And I thought this large brush would be cool to use because it's kind of the same size as the circles. And you can just twirl it around and get that color. I took a nice nap today. I'm actually off work today because of weather. I was supposed to work the evening shift, but the weather's just, it's not going to let anybody work today. It's safer for everybody to just stay put. Seems like the weather's just crazy right now. Places that have never had snow getting so much snow. So where the state we live in, if you go out to the Outer Banks, which is the coastline, to a place called Manio, they've got about 9 inches of snow. They never get snow. It's just crazy. It's the most strange thing to look on the news and see those places covered in snow. But I hope they're enjoying having it, like, and being able to see it and everything. So let's try this one. Although, I didn't really put any of the color around the... Let's drag some of it around to the outside. I wish I had another piece of this packaging. But you know what? The fun thing about working with trash and recycle is that it's constantly changing, like what you get, what you have access to, what you see. And if you can put it to use like this, that's just amazing. I do plan to do something with that too, but I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. You know, it might be interesting to take it and put it on top of one of these papers. Wow, look at that one. To put it on top of one of these papers and then spray ink as well. Maybe move the holes a little bit or the circles. Those are turning out so pretty. What color do we want to add? It's fun in the same sort of way a gel plate is, like just to keep adding colors. I've got these oil paints. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. I guess I'll try to make a painting. Let's see what that one doesn't have one. You know where it dries around the top. That's pretty. I wonder if I have, there's some green. I don't really know if I want this just straight up green. I don't know why I bought green. I mean, I know we have people who are just fans of green. I need to challenge myself like I did to make the big orange book, Poetic Rust. And I know I made some green journals last year, I think it was. Because it's not a color I use all the time. It's just not. I feel like I have sallow skin, so I don't wear green or orange. It's funny that I have to wear a green apron at work, though. But I just don't choose to wear green. And I guess because of that, I mirror that in the art things that I make. But maybe if this mixes with some other colors, like what's it going to do with the yellow? I guess we could come back later and do the other sides of these if we wanted to. Or maybe that would be a way to use that on the other side. Oh, that's pretty. I think my favorite colors so far, though, are the blues and purples and pink. With that, I like that ochre color. So let's just see what happens if we just paint over this whole thing like we're trying to get rid of the color that's there, so that we can maybe start over. Kind of just dark. A lot of green in there. All right. Maybe will do one or two more, and I wonder, let's try some different colorings. Let's put some of the alcohol pearls. Look how that's shimmering. I don't think that has any in it. My reds are getting empty. Let's get this one. Oh, and that one's kind of stringy. What is that? Basics. There's no telling how long I've had some of these colors. Well, that's a different brush, but it's what I grabbed. Let's just go with it. It's a softer brush. This one feels easier to use where the bristles are. Interesting. Oops, got a little bit of paint on that one. We're not going to worry about it. Oh, and let's do this. I forgot to drag some water through the parts that don't have the circles. I should have dropped the alcohol pearls last, I think. But we're gonna try this and see what it does. I think they kind of dry up quicker, but maybe not since there is some water in this thing. And I'm noticing not a lot of color in those circles. Ooh, that one's so pretty. Look at that. You can see the alcohol pearls. Those, and then these, that's the reds. They shimmer. Yeah, that's cool to mix the different types of paint and color. That might be my favorite so far. Really pretty. So maybe if we do another one, has this got anything in it at all? It might be time to get rid of that one. I don't know. There's a little blob in there. Oh, that's a real, what is that, vermilion? We're committed now. I've got to use the rest of this. Oh my gosh. Not sure why I did that. Seems like we should be able to do something cool with that. Who knows? This can just move right over here on this side. I definitely want some more of that pink. Okay, let's drag some color through the centers, this, or the little walkways. And we picked up a little bit of that ochre, which I really like. We'll hit some of these that don't have a whole lot of color sitting there. You can come in.
I'm just going to go outside for a few minutes.
Okay, love you.
I'm just going to try to clear out some stuff in my car.
Okay, baby. So this one is Splendor. Let's put some of that in. And go back to that with the purple, maybe some in there. Maybe a little bit in that one. Well, a little piece fell off and stuck. I'm not sure if I want it there or not. No, it's just because it's a dry piece, it's not going to dissolve. You can see the places where the liquid pearls, the alcohol pearls, I mean, you can see where that's coming through. And it didn't before. You know, I did that first and it almost dried. So now it'll be darker on the other side. I love how when you do things like this, every single one is so different. I think we're going to have to do the other side of these pages to make an art journal or an art book. Wow, not as much color. So this one's still cool. They're both really cool. I got more color in this one. Look, we've got some circles that didn't do anything, which really surprises me. I thought I went back and added to everything. Let me, so this first one is pretty much dry. So let's paint over this whole thing. Oh, wow. That red is turning out really pretty on there. So let's put that back on the stack. And maybe let's do the other side of this one. Let's go back to adding some purple and blue. blue metallic. I expect as we keep using this, it's gonna wear out. That's a lot, I think. I feel like at some point this thing is gonna wear out. Like we're gonna lose the definition on the, oh shoot, I didn't really want to get that anywhere except the circle. Let's just go ahead and see. We've waited long enough. Oh, that's pretty too. So now there's another one with the front and the back done. Okay, I'm not going to bore everybody by making you just sit here and watch me finish all these pages. So I will be back with a set of pages that we can use. Okay, I'm back and I wanted to show you how pretty these papers turned out. I was using that packaging that I've already showed you, and I cleaned it up a little bit. I don't even know what I did with it. Where did it go? I know where it is. It's right here under. This desk has a shelf on the bottom. So this is what it looks like right now. I did wash it off with water. That's what it started out looking like. So it definitely has some staining, but I did want to clean it up so I can use it again. And let's just look at how pretty these turned out. So I just kept changing up the colors a little bit. I used watercolor paints, acrylic paints, and Lucy's over here next to me. What are you doing? And the alcohol pearls. And I just think they turned out really pretty. I ended up doing both sides because I think that would make a beautiful journal. And if you had a theme for it, there's a little smiley face in that one. That one too. If you had a theme for it, it would just make a really pretty base for a book or a journal. And I love the crinkliness of these papers when they're dry like that. So that is what we have. I think they turned out really, really pretty. I love the blues and the purples. And there was one that's really pretty. I did one with light pink. Was that it? I don't remember. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. I love all of these. So we will definitely do something fun with this set of papers. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back really soon. Bye for now.